in terms of getting long in any equity, the buy low, sell high has always been the proverbial saying. However, when getting long in options, it seems tricky because when a stock drops, volatility gets high, costing more for the options. And then when volatility drops, the stocks get expensive again, also costing more for the options. So how do you deal with that?
Yeah, buy low, sell high is always what you hear.
Which is reasonable. You want to buy low, sell high.
Of course, I just don't know when it's low and when it's high. That's the problem. Yeah. So I kind of look to throw that out a little bit and just look at the Ivy rank and then make a position on my own assumption from there. And it is tricky, but I'm not looking to buy any options here if that's what they're alluding to.
What they're asking, which is really fair, assume the premise, which I do believe, you should buy low and sell high. I think everybody believes that.
Well, I mean, how would you say anything else?
Well, I've heard people say buy high and buy higher and all that.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
But I like the buy low, sell high. Okay, makes sense to me. I'm a contrarian, totally makes sense. But when stocks go down, option prices go up. So it is more expensive to buy call options when stocks are going down. When stocks are going up, prices get expensive, although option prices get a little cheaper. The price, the underlying gets expensive. And in both cases, it's counterintuitive. So the way we get around that is we believe in the buy low, sell high, but the way we execute this is when stocks go down, we sell puts. So you're getting the advantage of selling the high implied volatility, but you just sell the put side to get long rather than buy the call side. And what this person's saying here is, hey, stock went down, I want to get long, I'm going to buy the calls. Well, the problem with buying the calls is unless you have a big move, those calls, as we go up, volatility starts to contract, those calls don't go anywhere. So our preference is when stocks go down big is to change the risk profile of what you're doing and sell the put instead. If you sell the put, then you're taking advantage of the high implied volatility because you're getting more premium for the put. Also, the other side to it is if you don't want to sell the put, you can buy a call spread because if calls are expensive, call spreads are cheap. So you can buy a wide call spread and you can create like a synthetic call because as long as you're selling a junky out of the money call that has some rich premium in it, it will offset the premium that you're buying on the in the money or at the money call. So to answer the question specifically, you don't buy the long call. You either sell the put or you buy the call spread.
Very good, sir. All right, let's take a quick 90-second break and come back. We'll come back with more. We've got an option jive next. This is Taste Trade Live.